this comment. This comment right here. I really don't think that he's speaking for all men, because I know that there will be somebody that steps up one day to be some sort of father figure for my child. It's also very, like, I'm very surprised that you felt comfortable actually typing this out and commenting on someone's video. Like, it's just the wildest thing. You don't know my circumstances with my child, or his father. Yeah, that's basically it. So hopefully he's not speaking for all men out there, but this was just really disappointing to see.
To just say flat out that that's ridiculous, nobody would do that. You know, don't nobody want you. You're used up. You're old. What was the one guy? He passed away. He was hard on single moms. He like, man,
Kevin
your
Samuels?
value. Yeah. Oh man, he used to be like, yeah, man, your value is low. You need to, you need to kiss his butt if you want him to, come after you, because you don't bring anything to the table. You're already washed, you're used, and it's like, wow. But you do have to, take into consideration, the Bible says, count the cost, right? And so you want to count up the cost, and are you ready to love them? The Bible says, like you said, to take in the orphan and the fatherless, right? To care for them, and you have that opportunity. There are some people that don't have any spouse, and they've adopted kids.
Yeah.
That wasn't their kid. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't their kid, but they reached out and they adopted because they felt called to doing that. And somebody say, well, that's taking care of somebody else's kid.
Yeah.
That's literally what you're doing. You reached out and adopted, and you're raising someone else's kid who maybe couldn't, or, maybe it was a difficult situation. Maybe one of the parents passed away. You don't know, but you can feel called to doing that. And so I don't want to discount that part of it, that you feel like you're called to parent, but maybe you're not able to have your own kids. And so you step into a relationship with someone that already has kids. What does that look like? And are you doing it for the right reasons? Because what are the right reasons, when it comes down to that? I want a ready-made family. Well, that, is that correct? Is that right to think that way? So there's a lot of aspects of this. And like I said, when I looked at the video and the reactions, like, don't nobody want to do that. That's crazy. Nobody would never do that. Well, that's not true. There are people who, their love for one another allows them to be able to do this and do it well and come together with blended families. Maybe both people bring children to the table. Maybe the woman already has a child. Maybe the man already has a child, and the woman comes in and, is that missing piece. And then like you said, then are you going to have children together? Are you, able to do that? Is that something that you want to do? So there's a lot of components to it.